Alright, HadesOmega here. So I'm going to show you how to balance your wheel. So here I have a Harbor Freight tire balancer. So you kind of have to have like a little work area. I guess you could do it on the ground, but preferably you want to do this someplace where it's flat. What you want to do is get so this is the Harbor Freight tire balancing apparatus here. So what you want to do is, it's gonna be dirty from just sitting around. All right. What you want to do is get your little centering hub here, this little cone here. Tighten it down in there, and then stick that through here. Stick the other cone in there, and then kind of line it up. Okay, and then tighten the other one. It's on there. Okay, and just go ahead and put it on your balancer. And then, so what you want to do, so what it's doing right now is it's spinning on its own, and it's spinning towards the heaviest part. The heaviest part is trying to place itself on the bottom, and obviously the heaviest part is the one with the valves down. The valves down. This has no rim lock in it, so I don't have to play the weight game with this one. Alright, so what you want to do is get some tape. Go ahead and get yourself some cheap tape, and then mark the top part of the wheel, the rim. So just line it up with the thingamabobber and just mark the wheel. Oh, great. So it's still wet, so mark the wheel at the top. And just go ahead and like move it like 90 degrees or something. And let go. And it should go towards that spot again, if that is indeed the heaviest spot. And I'll speed this up on the video. So it's right here, right? So where the tape was should be generally in the same place. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark it on this side. I'm gonna do it again for you guys. Just to double check. And then so I got a bunch of old weights lying around here. So what you can use these old weights for is you can use it to test how much weight you need to put on the wheel. So here I got some 1/4-inch ones. Here's a 1/2 inch. So I think I'm gonna start with a half ounce. I'm gonna start with a 1/2 ounce here. So what you can do, go ahead and take the weight onto the wheel. Whenever it's done moving. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Once again, it's landed in that in the same place. So that's definitely where you want to put it. So go ahead and put your weight on there. Okay. So there's a 1/2 ounce weight on there. Go ahead and do it again. So what you have it when the wheel stops wanting to go up like this, and it'll just like stay wherever it stops. And right now it's still going up there. So half an ounce wasn't enough. Let's go ahead and put another half ounce. Maybe you want to balance it too. Maybe you want to put one on the other side. This is just to test it now. And it's kind of a long process. It's not like you don't have a fancy balancer to tell you, hey, you put this much weight on it. It's not like a snap-on balancer or anything. So, but this technique, it works very good. So it's still not happy. So go ahead and grab another. Half ounce weight. Alright, well, you get the picture. Just keep on adding weights until it doesn't want to move anymore. Okay, so it looks like 2 ounces is about what I needed to get this wheel balanced. I may have gone over. I may want to take 1 ounce off and put like a 1/4 ounce and see if it does the same thing. But for now, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So before, remember, it would always end up over here. So just go ahead and spin the wheel. And eventually it will stop. You can speed it up by slowing it down yourself, So, okay. And it should stop. It should stop somewhere where that's not on top, and that's what it's doing right now. See? So that the wheel is balanced now. So I'm going to go ahead and test that again, and it should stop pretty much anywhere. Is what I'm trying to. That's our goal. That's how we know it's balanced. It is when one side isn't heavier than the other. There you go. So it is indeed balanced now. So like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the half ounce weights off, and just put a 1/4 in. So it looks like 1 3/4 works. So I probably actually put too much weight, but it's still going towards the top. So you saw that right now. So it really is 2 ounces. So if I put it like right here, and I let go, if that goes back to 12 o'clock-ish, then yeah, it's still not enough weight. So okay, so now I know that it is 2 ounces and not 2 3/4. So now again, yeah, I know it's kind of time consuming, but you don't have to pay someone to do it. Is the beauty of it, and it's really not that hard a process. Okay. So where it should stop is where, okay, it stopped in 12 o'clock, right? That's not what we want. But it didn't stop like 12 o'clock. Let's go ahead and put it on the bottom. How about that? Yeah, see, so you see it's not moving anymore. So it's balanced, or it's very close to being perfectly balanced. That's all stuff on the bottom. No, it's fine. So yeah, you want to put the weight maybe like, you put it like at 9 o'clock, and then watch it. See, so it's not doing anything. It's fine. So 2 ounces is what you want to put on there. So just go ahead and stick 2 ounces on there, and then you should be good to go. Fortunately, 2 ounces is not easy to stick on the front tire. It's dependent on how wide your wheels are. It's like how many weights you want to put on. I mean, that's how you can put them on there. This wheel is actually, I don't know, it seems like it's a little wider than the, doesn't stay on the flat part though. You could probably get away with just putting these big weights on there. Or you can put a bunch of these small weights, like so. But whatever. Just gonna, so I need 2 ounces. This is 2 ounces right here. Just gonna cut this in half. They do sell these at Harbor Freight. These are Harbor Freight wheel weights, by the way. So what you want to do, make sure it's clean for one thing. So go ahead and get some alcohol. So what you want to do is get some alcohol. And actually, you can move this tape now. Just kind of leave the tape on there so you kind of know where to put it. And just get some alcohol and wipe it clean. Then let it dry for like 30 seconds. If it's cold, it takes longer. Alright, so and then just go ahead and peel this cover off. And just stick it on there. So that's one side. And you want to make sure you check on the weights every once in a while and make sure they're still there. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. And I mean, the reason it's not balanced could be many things. Like it could be the wheel. I mean, it could be the rim. It could be your tire. It could be the valves down, the tube. It could be anything, you know. So don't trip if it's if you're putting a lot of weight. So a trick that I've learned with the front wheels, front spoke wheels, is since they're kind of skinny and they're hard to put weights on. If you need extra weight, because I used to have a rim lock, is you get a piece of silver solder and you weigh it on a weighing scale, like a postal scale or something, and then you would go. It works kind of like a spoke weight, and then you wrap the spoke with the solder, and that actually acts as a weight. And it worked really good when I had the rim lock, but I don't have the rim lock anymore. I don't really need to do that anymore. Additionally, one thing else you can do is you can put, if you have a rim lock and you want to try to balance it out, put on the opposite side, put some weights inside the rim. You can actually tape them with what's it called, some duct tape or Gorilla tape or something. So there you go. It's in there. It looks like it's balanced. So here's another trick you can do. Is this is what you do for bikes that are like on the racetrack. You need to have them have this. I have Gorilla tape here, the famous Gorilla glue on it. So what you can do is go ahead and break off a piece of tape. It's like enough to fit it. So the Gorilla tape is a little too wide. I wish they made skinnier Gorilla tapes. Well, I would say somewhere around here is good. It's pretty easy to tear off. And go ahead and tear off a small section. Like that. And then And then go ahead and get a heat gun. This heat gun right here. Warm it up. On there now. So what the heat does is it helps it helps the adhesive stay more adhesive-y. It's a little too thick. Alright, this one. Let's go ahead and peel another one off. Oh, jeez. Gap, the air gap in there. Alright, there it is. Wheels balanced and ready to be put on the bike. HadesOmega.